Okay, I'm doing this as a live because my phone cannot take up this much data. I saw Black Panther on Friday, and I figured I go on Twitter and go on YouTube to see what people thought of it. In the last 3 days, I've seen people hating on this movie, but more primarily people hating that we're excited about it. Yo, first off, let me just say that African Americans and Africans, we are not seeing this as a milestone that's bigger than the civil rights movement or the abolition of slavery. Okay, that's just pushing it too far. Okay, this is the first time we're seeing a black lead in a major comic book movie with a black led cast, a black director, and also the fact that it's actually showing Africa and black people as positive. You know how many times we get tired of seeing slave movies, even though 12 Years a Slave was a gut-wrenching Oscar-winning movie? We're tired of seeing African Americans in Africa being portrayed in the wrong way. And y'all know I'm kind of triggered by that because I'm from Africa. My parents immigrated from Congo. And I've lived in Congo for 3 years, and the constant media of Africa has been so negative. If you actually go there, there are beautiful countries, and there are resources that could make them probably more sustainable than America, but they have suffered years of exploitation of resources, violence, disrupted government militia. I could go on about that, but that's another video to do that. Let me get to the whole point of this video. So people are upset that we're getting excited for Black Panther. They're mad that we're coming in full African garb with our dasikis and our liputas and our kente cloth. And they're mad that we're excited, that we're saying, oh, this is probably how white people feel. Okay, let me just break down that statement, okay? For most of my lifetime that I've ever gone to the movies or gone on TV to see stuff in the media and entertainment, it's primarily been white. That's an obvious given. For African Americans and Africans, the roles they have, they're either supporting or they're just minor. And then sometimes when you get casted, it's majority preferring lighter skin. And there is colorism in the entertainment industry. I mean, honestly, I have my friends tell me, oh no, you should try being a model. You should try being a model. And I have, honestly, whenever I go applications or go to scouting events, they tell me that my skin is kind of too dark. My complexion is too dark. You know, if you're a little bit lighter, then this could be the thing for you. To see that, to be a dark-skinned girl and just being able to see someone that has the same skin tone as me. When I saw Lupita in 12 Years a Slave and I saw her win an Oscar, I cried. I honestly cried because I was 17 at the time. And seeing someone who has, I think I was either 17 or 15. I can't remember when that Oscar happened. But when I was that young, seeing a girl who represented Africa, who looked like me, being able to be an actress and portray a beautiful story, not the most beautiful story, a very important story, and to be recognized at such a magnitude, it gave a lot of girls hope. Then when Scandal came up and How to Get Away with Murder came up, it's like these are leading ladies running the show, and they have my skin. Do you know how important that is to kids? Growing up, the only superheroes I have were Kim Possible and Mulan as a Disney princess. We didn't get Tiana till 2009, and I was already in middle school. I was past my Disney phase. So when Black Panther came up, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, this is representing Africa, and this is a superhero who is actually doing positive things and not trying to be bad. You know how long we've waited for this? A long time. So Why can't we, another thing, why can't we enjoy this movie and dress like our characters, not like our characters, but represent our heritage and our country? But we don't say nothing when you guys dress like Star Wars and Harry Potter whenever a new movie comes out, okay? We don't say nothing because we're like, okay, that's cool. And I even done it before. But why can't we just celebrate our culture? Like, I swear, I went to the movie and I had my Lupita, okay? I took my Lupita. Okay, I almost thought I said Lupita. I almost thought I said Lupita for a minute. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I'm trying to say Liputa. I almost said Lupita. Oh my god. That was so disrespectful. Oh my goodness. Literally, that's a slip up. For kente, heads up, kente cloth for Congo, we call it Liputa, and it's called dashiki. Dashiki is like the shirt form with kente cloth, just to clarify. And I'm laying in my bed because I'm trying to kick the flu's butt right now, and I'm currently trying to. I'm on bed rest according to my roommate, so I'm recording this now. So, the whole point of this thing, because we get to celebrate, okay? It's been a long time coming. And I know we have Blade as a superhero, and we have Catwoman. Here's the thing. Catwoman, that was a disaster of a movie. Even Halle Berry said it was the worst of her career. Blade, he was a minority in his own movie. Let's be honest. Blade was a minority of his own movie. To have Chadwick Boseman come out and play this superhero in a large company franchise as that Marvel is, that's important. That's important. My two cousins, who I see as my kids, they're 6 and 8. The fact that they get to see a superhero that's their skin tone, who's from Africa, and they get to see parts of their life being put on a movie screen, that's important. That's such an important thing to them that they get to live to see it. I'm buying them the doggone Marvel backpacks. And I hate when they beg me to go and get them stuff from Marvel because they love their superheroes. They have a new one every year. And this year's Black Panther, I'm actually happy to buy it for them. So, yes, we're going to wear our African garb. Yes, we're going to dance and celebrate. We are going to bring our drums. We are going to dress to the nine. And we are going to celebrate our heritage because that is who we are. As an African, we will celebrate, okay? And if you got a problem with that, then you can go see 50 Shades Freed, okay? If you don't like it, go see 50 Shades Freed, go say Peter Rabbit, go watch Winchester, okay? Because we are showing out, and it is making a difference in history, okay? Black Panther is currently the 5th movie of all time to have a $200 million opening weekend. And it's going to cross the $1 billion mark by next month. I'm calling it right now. And I know February is short, but I'm calling it right now. Black Panther is going to hit the $1 billion mark. And that is because it is breaking records. It represents an underrepresented community, okay? Not just the African community, but also the African American community. And we love it. So far, it has over 400 million worldwide. It hasn't even opened in China or Japan or Russia. Okay, so just wait for those numbers to come out, because you know the international numbers bring the box office up, okay? And also, I'm gonna mention this because it's been kind of irking me a little bit. Sorry, y'all, if I was gonna burp. There's this one movie reviewer, and you probably saw me tweet about her. She referenced the movie to Roots as a sequel. First off, and she tried to spin it as something that was based off numbers. First off, Roots, it was on television. It was about the history of slavery through generations. Black Panther is about a uncolonized nation who has strived to become one of the most equipped in technology and resources. How does that compare? How do these two compare? Because in this reality, Wakanda shows the resilience and determination of Africans in the continent. Meanwhile, Roots as horrible and sad the story is, and how it's a part of our history, it represents what people had to go through for slavery. So I don't understand why those two compare in your mindset. And I honestly see that as the education system not giving the full history of slavery in African nations post slave trade. That's what I'm really mad at. Honestly, everything I know from Africa is when I learned from when I was learning over there in Kinshasa and Johannesburg, as well as from what I learned from my family and family members. Honestly, I wish that Western world education would actually tell the truth of Africa instead of just highlighting more of what America is. And I know that sounds unpatriotical, but a lot of times we ignore what America did, and we kind of screwed over a bunch of countries. We really did. I mean, honestly, I didn't know that we were involved in Venezuela's, like, I mean, I just saw this, like, yesterday. We were involved in a lot of stuff that happened in Venezuela. We really are really horrible. But anyway, honestly, the whole point, summed up simple. This is an event. Wakanda, we know it's not real, but we want it to be. It's what could have been, and we are happy that this movie is out. We are celebrating. I'm going to go see it tomorrow with my roommates because it's matinee day, and the student tickets are cheaper. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments. If you have some African pride with you, let me know what country your family's from in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions about history of Africa you don't know. Anyway, I'm signing off for you guys. Peace out, my love, and have an awesome day.